G'day guys, welcome to Chase the Weekend. This episode's pretty cool. Matt and I got the opportunity to sit down with the owners of Can Buddy. We got to find out a little bit more about the product and how it's made. Look, we think it's an absolute game changer, but how about we check out this interview and see what you think. Hi guys, welcome to this episode. We're here with Andy and Liz, the makers of Can Buddy. You've seen this a few times on the channel, but we're going to sit down and find out where this came from, and we're going to talk about how good this product is.
So we got in contact through my mother-in-law, and then it also turned out that you guys were going to be part of the corroboree, and then we looked into the product and you sent us a couple of the Can Buddies to try out. And these things are just absolutely brilliant. And then I was talking to you about it, and made in Australia.
Yes.
And how did you come up, or what made you think of the idea for these things?
Well, I've been trying to think of a solution to the can rolling around problem for about 20 years, maybe more. And 2020 we were going to Darwin to see our son, and just in the middle of nowhere I thought that's how we can do it. And so we went to Darwin and spoke to him, and over the next couple of weeks while we were there, we really didn't come up with anything very good about it. So we went home, and then Christmas time he came down to have Christmas with us, and he brought 4 or 5 of them that he 3D printed.
Nice.
And they were really good.
Yeah.
But over the next couple of years we sort of messed around with them and made them a bit better, and that's sort of where it started. And over the journey we were selling them 3D printed, but it took 14 hours to make one, and it was really easy for them to not work out.
Yeah.
So you get to the 13-hour mark and something goes wrong and you chuck it away, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
Start again.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, there's got to be a better way. So we then looked into a few different methods, but injection molding being one of them. And we really wanted it all made in Australia. That was one of our goals. So a lot of the injection molders don't make tools in Australia, so they want to get that made overseas, and then they'll make the product here but with an overseas tool.
Yeah.
So
we didn't like that.
No, we didn't like that concept.
Yep.
So we just kept going to injection molders in Brisbane, and eventually we found one who would absolutely make the tool in Brisbane, and we watched it being made. We went down every couple of weeks to see how, and it took months. So because they started with a huge chunk of steel, and they had to grind away all the bits that they needed to grind away, and it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But we actually saw it happening, so it really did happen here.
Yeah, that's good, because that's a big thing with you might get the tooling made overseas, but you can't guarantee that your design won't get copied in between there and here. So,
and that was one of our fears. That's right. Yep.
But even the fit, like if they had problems overseas with the sizing, how could we fix that, you know? In Australia it was easy, in Brisbane it was easy.
So what sort of plastic is that made out of? Is it?
That's polypropylene.
Yep.
It's excuse me, fully recyclable. If anyone did ever want to get rid of it.
Yep.
It's not recycled plastic because it needs to be food grade.
Yeah, sure.
Not because of the cans that are in it, but because it might be next to your lettuce or your tomatoes.
But we did try was it ABS?
ABS, yep.
And we had the polypropylene and the ABS, and Michael put them in the freezer and froze them for 24 hours, then took them out and chucked them on the concrete.
Yep.
And the polypropylene one bounced, but the ABS sort of cracked on the side. So we thought, we don't want that one, we'll have the one that bounces.
So a lot of thoughts gone into that, like in.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
and a lot of recommendation from the injection moulding place
Yeah,
as
okay,
well.
yeah.
So there's a few different colours as well, so you can mix and match your truck.
Yes. Yeah, we started with just the red and the grey, just to see what had happened, and it all went well. So then we
took the state of origin
yeah,
colours.
we went to state of origin colours, so the maroon and the
Sky blue.
sky
Yeah.
blue, and they went okay, but not quite as good as the red and the grey. So we decided that maybe we should divert away from those, and we've now wound up with that particular blue, which is the Australian flag blue,
Yeah, nice.
and the yellow, and because we had quite a few people asking us for yellow.
So Liz was saying before to us that you don't just have to put your cans in there. You can sit that in the cupboard with your what did you have in there? You had
Fly spray,
fly spray.
olive oil,
Yep.
and another one's got our glasses in
Yeah, perfect.
it. So
Yeah,
So not just for the cans in the fridge, but also in the cupboard. So that's an awesome,
yeah.
awesome bit of kit, I'll tell you.
And spray paint and WD-40 fit in.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're all just happen to be the same size.
There you
They're
go.
just perfect.
So they're for the tradies van as well.
Yeah.
And these are stackable too. Is that to fit on another can? So you can
Yes.
put that onto the next can. Yeah.
Yep. So it fits exactly on the top of it, and it's nice and solid.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. And you don't need 6 on the underneath it to stack on top either.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
you can be missing a few, and it'll still sit
stack,
there
yeah.
nice and stable.
Yeah. Beauty.
So where to with the Cam Buddy? What have you got? Anything on the horizon?
Yeah, a couple of ideas. Some to do with that specifically, and to make it suit smaller cans,
Oh yeah.
and bottles, of course. Just to have basically a sleeve that'll fit in there
Oh, that's a good idea.
to shrink it down.
Yeah.
Because to make a tool for that is horrendously
Yeah.
expensive,
Yeah.
and to make one that suits everything, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
So it's just a sleeve would probably be our best option
Yeah, nice.
to try and make that happen.
That's probably a good idea too, because then you can mix drinks.
Absolutely.
So if you're going out to an event or something, and you've got a couple of bottles or
Yep.
cans, and you don't have to take 2 different things. And
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yep.
yeah, oh, that's awesome. You're in Queensland now, but you're heading on a trip shortly.
Yes, we're going to Adelaide to the 4-wheel drive show. It's a 3-day event down there. We're really looking forward to it and see how we get on in a show type environment. We've never been before, so it'll be a steep learning curve.
Yeah. So if you're in
I think we'll be
Adelaide,
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adelaide, and you get into the show, make sure you stop by Cam Buddy and grab your own Cam Buddy in your favourite colour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so where do we find this? How do people buy it? What's the best place to go?
On our website, www.cambuddy.com.au, and we also have wherever 4x4 accessories. They're based in Nanango. They go to a lot of caravan shows and camping shows around the place. They always have them when they're going there.
So keep an eye out on the web or in person at the shows around the place. Yeah, great product. We've got a few more now,
They're
so
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
really good. All right, well, the sun is quickly setting, and look, another wonderful Australian-made product, locally made, locally sourced, local family. Drop by the website, check it out. Pricing will be on the website as well. If you see him in person, drop by and say g'day, grab it at one of the shows. And thanks for taking the time to have a chat with us. And you'll see the Cam Buddies in our videos, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Thank
Stick
you very
around.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah, thank you.